the way to the max.
We
Turned up by the way to the max.
We turned up, yeah.
Turned up by the way to the max.
We turned up, yeah.
Turned up by the way to the max.
We turned up, yeah.
Turned up by the way to the max.
Ay.
This shit slap, this shit black.
shit
Tell the
black,
DJ, won't you bring that back?
Bring
Turn
that
this
back.
motherfucker up, had the whole club spank.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Anyways,
Imani.
I want to know from you guys, right? Anyways, do guys have like a dream girl that they want to marry and then a fantasy girl that they just want to sleep with? Is that an actual?
Oh. Huh.
It is, right?
Huh.
It is. I can tell it is. I can tell.
I
Yes. I'm mad at the faces.
mean, nah, I don't think I do.
I want my wife to be my fantasy girl.
That's what I'm, yeah,
Right?
like
It should be that way. It should be that way.
yeah, I don't think I could sit, because like the only separation you can make is like, okay, you'd love to have your wife that, you know, is great in bed, beautiful, smart, intelligent, makes money, is caring for the kids, all that, right? And then your girl on the side with your fantasy girl would be, you know, amazing in bed, but has no emotional attachment to you, and you can do, but like, I don't, that's not fun. That's not fun. So
Right. Because
I'd rather
I feel
just,
like
no, just give me my wife. Just give me my wife. Give me my wife. I don't
see,
need nobody.
that's the right way to go for sure. But I feel like some guys may marry their dream woman, and then when they like go out of town or something, or a nice trip, and they see a girl that's considered their fantasy type, then they might be more likely to slip up. Is that an actual thing?
I think that's a testament to whatever is happening in their marriage or their actual serious relationship. So if there's tension there where they're not doing it as much, or she's really busy with work and not giving him attention, and he sees a girl that reminds him of his wife, but, you know, isn't as busy and gives him all the attention, then that's going to be a reason for him to want to.
You're caping right now.
Huh?
You are caping.
I'm caping.
Well, maybe you might be speaking.
Capping?
What's caping? What is
On your
caping?
age, sir.
Like you putting a cape and trying to play safe. I think you're speaking for yourself, which
Oh.
there are some men that are like the way Cairo's speaking, but the majority is going to fuck that bitch. Because how's the wife ain't gonna find out? How? He in another city. She think he's
First
sleeping.
of all, the child of God always finds out, and that's
No,
what
the
y'all
hell y'all
about.
don't. No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't.
Maybe not all the time, but you know, something comes up eventually. Just saying.
Not if they're good at hiding it. It's like a woman. If women are better at cheating because they're better at hiding it. Men that know how to hide could cheat for years. I've seen it firsthand. Tons of relationships, not just a few. Tons of, from the East Coast to out here.
Right, but you're saying the reason has nothing to do with whatever actual relationship they're in. You're saying the reason is just, I'm just gonna do it just because I feel like it. Which is actually, we had a whole episode on about this, and that's actually the exact conclusion we came to, is that niggas just be doing it just to be doing it.
I mean, men, we've been brought up to have our cake and eat it too. So when men been brought up to have our cake and eat it too, no woman, no matter how great she is, can really break that cycle unless he wants to break the cycle. I don't care how amazing the woman is. If he's not ready to break it, see, Cairo was raised on standards. So Cairo might have his slide devil moments, but Cairo, all in all, is a genuine guy that actually genuinely cares, is not going to do something unmorally just to get a woman's attention or some ass or something. He's going to come respectfully. If he don't get it, he's going to accept it for what it is. That's a real man right there, a real young man right there. But most, you know, are going to do ignorant shit. You know, guys, you know, I don't know if you heard about the girl in New York that got spit on and bit in the face because she wouldn't give a guy her number and stuff. And it's just like,
yes, that happens.
It's like, so it's a lot for a woman, you know, to like just handling the pressure of like so much, yo.
You know what though? That's real, because legit, like when I was growing up in DC, I literally bought like this big set of headphones just so guys can see I cannot hear them. Even if I could hear them, they would think that I can't hear them to help their ego. with me rejecting them. Because legit, if you're just like walking, they'll say something, and if you reject them, sometimes, you know, it's been girls who's gotten shot. It's been girls who, you know, I've had guys grab on me before. So like, to prevent that, I literally used to always have on headphones just to feel safer. And I feel like it shouldn't be that way. I feel like y'all, like, guys need to stop their little ego trip and accept a little rejection sometimes. But I don't know.
Men are
I talked about that.
broken. Men are broken. Men who are broken that don't know how to handle their emotions can't handle shit like that.
Yeah,
They
but
can't.
just 'cause you're broken doesn't mean you can't get fixed, man.
That
Yeah,
is true.
I know, but the broken. Here's the thing: women, like even men, people who are empaths tend to attract people who are sociopaths a lot. You know, empaths attract sociopaths. You know,
Ooh, money. She's supposed to put it on pause.
I'm
no, I'm
listening.
just
Can y'all
I
hear
know.
the dog that's barking in the background?
No, I'm saying like what Imani was saying, like, hold on, yeah, like with it, fantasy, it's like at the end of the day, men just want to have their cake and eat it too. That's just how we've been brought up to be, and it's like when you've been raised a certain, it's like when the first 5 years of a person's life is the most important of a kid, of all humans' life, because that's when you develop a cycle. Like you get you see a girl who's real pretty, she gets spoiled all her life. By the time she's 13 and been spoiled, and at 15, she's going to attract those kind of guys that's willing to spoil her because that's all she's been used to. So it's like, okay, and if she's beautiful too, so men are going to spend more, and that's going to attract her more than someone who's not spoiling her. Because it's all about how you've been raised. If men just been brought up to smash every girl they can, by the time they're 21, they smashed about a lot of women in high school, college, or whatever, because that's what they've been, you know. And then the social media is making it like it's way more freakier and wilder now because it's just so easy for people to get access to sex. So
Hold on, my
one
name.
woman is not enough for the average man.
Ooh, sheep.
One woman is not enough for the average man, no matter how mean she is. Because most men don't even love themselves enough to love one woman enough. So, you know,
Yeah.
because most men are fucking broken and don't know how to heal themselves. And then, you know, and you got brothers that do work on themselves, you know, and that's a process, you know. But it's like, you know,
That's real.
fantasy. That this is just. I feel like most men, if they knew that their woman that they want to marry was cool with them cheating, it would make the relationship. It would make the relationship better for the man because he won't feel like he had to creep around. But if a man was, if a wife was like, "Look, honey, whatever you do on the road or whatever, just don't bring anything home or whatever," that is like the perfect marriage for a guy.
Nah. Oh, for a guy.
Because there's
Oh,
no
okay.
pressure. Yeah,
For a guy. I was gonna say not for.
certain men, but men are gonna just say to his wife, "Hey, can I fuck other girls?" And the wife is gonna just be okay with it. But there
But then
are
they don't
some
be
women.
okay with the women doing stuff. That's
That's
the
and I think
crazy thing.
that's I don't want that in the back of my head. I don't need that.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
But there are some women that are okay with it, long as he takes care of what he need to take care of, and long as he don't bring her nothing. There are women who are fine with that, long as he does his
Yeah.
part.
I've seen that a lot, especially I hate to keep bringing up LA, not to be, because I'm sure it happens all over, but especially a lot in LA. I've seen a lot of guys who've been with women for over 10 years. They're obviously doing their thing, and the woman's just like, look, as long as you take care of the bills, you come home, you know, keep her in her place, we good. But I'm just like, now that may be how those relationships work, and I guess it's your preference. But me personally, I would prefer, you know, obviously the different route where we're both, you know, faithful to each other. And I've always kind of said, like, well, if that woman is knowing that man is going out there, I'm pretty sure she probably got her own thing going on too. At the end of the day, she's not just going to sit there. Most women aren't just going to sit there and be at home while he out there screwing everybody he want to screw.
Mm-hmm.
But
You know?
if she's a morally person that doesn't sleep around like that, she's not gonna just be sleeping around like that. She might sleep with one person.
Exactly.
But
Yeah, it's not to say she's sleeping with everyone. But more than likely, if that person does come across that makes her feel loved or feels that void that her husband or boyfriend, whatever, is not filling, then absolutely, it happens too. I mean, she deserves it. She deserves it at the end of the day.
Some
You
men
know?
married some men marry their wife, but they always have a queen that they really want to be with. Just like how women that might marry a man that they love, but there's probably that one guy that she really wanted to marry, but for whatever reason it didn't work out. You know, there's usually a queen that a guy really wants, even if he, and it may not be his wife.
So
Right.
basically, he settled when he married, is what you're saying. Some people settle
Most
when
men,
they marry.
most men settle because men can't always get the woman they want. Women have the power, you know. If she don't want to marry you, no matter how much money or good sex you give her, if she don't want to marry you, she ain't gonna marry you, you know. So women have the power. They control all this. All that's the only way men can have power is with money. Money is their way of being able to have power over women because women hold money hold money higher on terms of what they see in a man more than anything.